From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your evening weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
It was another warm day around East Tennessee. We had above average temperatures. We sure hope you had a great day today and enjoy the rest of the week. Now, as we head into the weekend, we do have another cold front on the way. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment, but it looks like it's going to be relatively moisture starved. So let's take a look at high temperatures on our Thursday. And again, it was a warm one. Now, north of Interstate 40, we had temperatures in the low to mid 70s. South of 40, we had upper 70s to even a few pockets of low 80s. 81 degrees again in Chattanooga. So we are all trending above average once again. As we head through the rest of our evening hours, nice and comfortable. Great night to be outside. 62 degrees as we get into the 8 o'clock hour. Once the sun goes down, those temperatures will come down pretty quickly. And that's going to allow our temperatures to dip down into the 40s as we get going on our Friday morning. But hey, listen, it's got a nice little ring to it, doesn't it? Friday. Let me just throw that out there one more time. So here we go, 40s and 50s to get the day started. But again, it's going to warm right back up. So we're talking upper 70s to low 80s. So Thursday was the coolest day during the work week. Now we're starting to warm right back up, and that's going to be the story as we get into the weekend. Although, because we have a cold front coming through on Saturday, still have about a 10 to 20% chance for some light rain showers, mainly north of Interstate 40. Not expecting a whole lot south of Interstate 40. Just the general idea. It's all associated with an upper level wave. Another little trough swinging its way into the area. So this is Friday into Saturday. We'll stop the clock Friday night, and you can see how that piece of energy is sliding its way through. So that's going to shove a cold front into our area on Saturday. So the clouds will increase late in the day on Friday. And then as we get into our Saturday, you can clearly see it's a moisture-starved cold front. More bark than bite, really, than anything else. Yes, we're going to have more cloud coverage than we are talking to rainfall, but it's not going to last all day Saturday. I think the first part of our Saturday is cloudy and overcast and kind of a gray day. Second part should be mostly sunny and not a lot of rainfall. Most of the rain is going to be up to our north and northwest. Looking ahead, though, from the Climate Prediction Center, we're still talking about, the possibility of maybe a little bit of elevated rain chances as we round out the month of October, start the month of November. But generally speaking, it's just a small signal that some moisture might creep our way, which would be beneficial. We need the rain terribly bad as of right now, but it just doesn't look or appear that we're going to get a whole lot of rain. So we round out the week with temperatures back to near 80 degrees. Cold front comes through on Saturday. Clouds will keep our temperatures from warming up too much, but still above average. More seasonable weather on Sunday, and then another ridge of high pressure builds back in, and that's going to put our temperatures back in the mid to upper 70s as we get into next week. Dew points are going to stay in the 40s and 50s. I talk about dew points for one reason only, especially this time of the year anyways, and that's because it's a good sign of our morning low temperatures. Remember, the temperature can and never will drop below the dew point number, and so the higher the dew points, the higher our morning lows. So 40s and 50s for morning lows are expected as we wake up on Friday morning. Again, temperatures down into the low to mid and a few pockets of upper 40s and low 50s. Now, as we look ahead, though, the colder air is going to stay locked up to our north and northwest. So here's the Tennessee Valley. Notice that the cold air stays to our north. So that's why we're going to stay on the warmer side. Got a couple of troughs swinging across the Intermountain West, but they just don't move into our area. So we're not going to see any cold fronts. Therefore, we're not going to really see any rain chances all the way through Halloween. And the Climate Prediction Center is predicting some pretty high signals, or probabilities anyways, of above average temperatures to round out the month and really head into the month of November. So do anticipate above average temperatures. Here's your 7-day forecast again. It is going to stay on the warmer side. A couple of cooler days, more seasonable weather, but generally speaking, we're going to be trending at or above average for the next 7 days. And as I mentioned, that's likely going to be the case as we round out the month of October. So make sure you check in with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download, by the way. You can log on to easttnweather.com. I do have links to download the app there, or just search East TN Weather, all one word. Look for the orange TN and the white lightning bolt. Got much more as we get into our Friday morning. We'll talk about the latest updates. Of course, all East Tennessee weather platforms are updated by 6 a.m. and Wake Up with Witcher, a live weather update at 7 a.m. Hopefully you can join us for a great conversation and, of course, your forecast to get out the door. Have a great night.